By the mid-1980s, Vince McMahon had broken every unwritten rule in wrestling. The territorial system was collapsing under the weight of his national expansion, and the old guard saw him as a reckless outsider willing to burn the business down just to rebuild it in his image. But Vince wasn't interested in maintaining wrestling's traditions. He wanted to reinvent them. He believed the sport could transcend the smoky local arenas and become a mainstream cultural phenomenon. His weapon of choice? Television.
Hello everyone and welcome to All American Wrestling and a Happy New Year to you all.
He saw what MTV was doing for music, blending spectacle with storytelling, and realized wrestling could do the same. In 1985, he launched what would become the boldest gamble of his life, WrestleMania. It wasn't just another wrestling show. It was a one-night extravaganza that mixed celebrities, music, and high-stakes drama on a scale the industry had never seen. Vince bet everything he had on its success, even mortgaging his company's future to fund the event. If WrestleMania failed, the WWF would collapse overnight. But it didn't fail. It exploded. The event was a massive success, turning Hulk Hogan into a global icon and transforming wrestling into pop culture. For the first time, wrestling wasn't just a niche sport, it was entertainment. Vince had created a new language for the business, large-than-life personas, cinematic storylines, and merchandise that sold by the millions. Through the late 80s and early 90s, Vince's WWF became a household name. Saturday morning cartoons, action figures, talk shows, his vision had become a reality. But success came at a cost. The company faced steroid scandals, lawsuits, and declining ratings as audiences grew tired of the family-friendly product. The magic was fading. Then came the war that would define an entire generation: WWF versus WCW. In the mid-1990s, Ted Turner's WCW began stealing Vince's top stars, including Hulk Hogan, Kevin Nash, and Scott Hall, and beating WWF in television ratings for the first time. For Vince, it was personal. His empire was slipping away, and his once invincible company was on the verge of collapse. Desperation led to innovation. Out of this struggle was born the Attitude Era, a raw, unpredictable, and rebellious new direction. The storylines became edgier, the characters bolder, and the energy explosive. At the center of it all stood Stone Cold Steve Austin, the anti-hero who defied his boss, Vince McMahon, now playing the role of the tyrannical owner fans loved to hate. The rivalry between Austin and McMahon became one of the most iconic storylines in television history, propelling WWF back to the top. The Attitude Era didn't just save the company, it reshaped the entire entertainment landscape. Wrestling had become a mirror of pop culture, loud, unapologetic, and irresistibly chaotic. And once again, Vince McMahon was at the center of it all, the mastermind behind both the fall and the resurrection of his empire.